Hello everyone, welcome to our meeting again. In this meeting, we are going to be reading some stuff. But first of all, let me introduce myself and my partner. My name is Serly, and the other one is Hanit. You can just call me Serly and just call him Hanit. We are all here to learn together, so don't be so nervous about this, okay? Now, please open the PPT. On here, we are going to teach you guys some vocabulary. Okay, next. We are going to hold a pre-activity. On this, I am going to show you guys some images and the words with some parts missing in it. You guys are going to guess what is the complete word. Can you show us the images now, Hanit? This is the first image. Is there anyone who want to take the initiative to answer?
May I try, Miss?
Okay, sure.
There is a seat.
Correct. This is the part that this is the fruit and the seed that is used to plant anything that you want from the nature. And the next image, let's scroll down. Now I'm going to ask, who should I ask now? Okay, Aisha, you go.
Is it me?
Yes.
Oh,
Can you guess?
is it soil?
Yes.
Oh,
We have soil everywhere beneath our feet. This is the very crucial part that we use to plant. Unless you use the hydroponic. Okay, next.
I see.
The hydroponic only use water. Now, Planeta, just it's your turn now.
It's this maybe. Can you hear my voice?
It's a little small, but okay.
What about now?
Can you repeat it or just type?
Is it dig?
Yes. Dig. You suggested to dig to put the seeds in the soil. Next. Let go. Now, who wants to answer this one?
I think I will answer that, Miss. Oh, you.
No, gak apa.
Okay.
Go. Siapapun yang mau.
I think it is fertilizer, Miss.
Can you try to type it on the chat?
Okay,
you can do it.
hold on.
It's kind of close. Is there anyone who want to try? Some people do mistake the word when they write this, so it's okay. Yes, what Tiara said is the correct one. Good job. And I shall don't be discouraged, okay? This is just us learning together. This is the next image. Who wants to answer this now? It's better to take the initiative. Nanita? Oh, true. It's correct. The watering that we do so that the plants won't die. But don't water it too much or they will drown the roots. When they drown, they will die. Like imagine you give a plant too much water and the soil has too much water. The roots will get drowning and die. Okay, next. Who wants to do this one? Laneta already did this one, so either the two of you, Tiara and Aisha.
There is a shovel.
Yes? Can you try typing it
Oh, yes.
so that I can see if you write it wrong or not? If you guys learn the words, but you kind of misremember how they look like, I don't want to be blamed later. Okay, correct writing. Please, on to the next image. The very easy peasy one. The one that has a baby face on it. Okay, one. Aisha?
It's sun.
Yes. We need the sun so that the plants can metamorphose. Can use the sun to beg the nutrients for their roots. Okay, we done. So back to the PPT. That's kind of quite a big jump there, Hanit. Okay, now we are on to the practice activity. On this part, I want you guys to read the sentences all over again and again. And then you will practice it with a partner. So I will give you guys, how many minutes do you guys want? 10? Well, that's a 10. So 10 minutes from now, you guys can just read it in your heart or just talk it but in mute. We will try again when it's 27 minutes. I mean like 9:27. We still have 7 minutes left. Later, one of you will pair with me, okay? That sound. What are you doing? You guys still have 4 minutes left. After you guys done practicing, we will be reading it out loud to each pair of the one you've made. And you guys are going to check each other if your pronunciation is already quite good enough If it's not right, you can try to correct them. It's better than having a bad habit of pronouncing your words. Two minutes left. Just 1 minute left. So, who wants to pair up with who?
I think I pair up with Tiara, Miss.
Okay. So, Laneta, you're going to pair up with me. Is that okay with you? So, who wants to go first? Tiara and Aisha?
Yes.
Okay. Wants to speak first?
Kaburato.
May I
Naimi.
try first?
Okay. So, Aisha, you're going to check her words if it's right or not. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. The first, I want to be a doctor in the future. I don't want to be an engineer in the future. I will study to become a professor. I want to become a tourist guide rather than a chef. My family wants me to become a singer.
Do you think she's right, Aisha?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now it's your turn to say it instead.
Okay. I want to be a doctor in the future. I don't want to be an engineer in the future. I will study to become a but to become a professor. I want to become a tourist guide rather than a chef. My family wants me to become a singer.
What do you think, Tiara?
Correct, sir. Correct, miss.
Yes, she kind of stuttered, but it's okay because she said it right in the end. Okay, now it's my and Anita's turn. Now I'm going to speak it first, okay? I want to be a doctor in the future. I don't want to be an engineer in the future. I will study to become a professor. I want to become a tourist guide rather than a chef. My family wants me to become a singer. What do you think, Anita?
I guess correct me.
Okay, now it's your turn, okay? You can do it.
I want to be a doctor in the future. I don't want to be an engineer in the future. I will study to become a professor. I want to become a tourist guide rather than a chef. My family wants me to become a singer.
Okay, the pronunciation is good. Now I have a question that I want to ask of you guys. What is the most similar parts of all these sentences? Like the similarity between them all. You guys can all write your thoughts on the chat. So I'm going to wait for you guys to answer, all of you. You guys can elaborate on what you think of the answer. Okay, from Lanita, because the vocabularies like doctor, singer, professor, let's refer to occupations. Okay, now we have 2 minutes left for the other two to answer. Or should I say just 1 minute? No. I am going to choose one of you to answer in the mic. If you can write it on the chat. Okay, time's up. I guess I'll be asking Aisha, what is your thoughts? Aisha?
Yes.
So what is the similarity of the sentences I mentioned earlier? I need you to,
Occupation.
yeah. Why?
Hmm?
Why is it occupation?
Because some of these, the subject, talking about their occupation, what they want, what they want to be in the future.
Okay. Now, this is all that my part is. On the next part, I'm going to pass it on to Hanit Kumar.
Okay, good morning to the. Before we start the session, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hanit Kumar, and this is my colleague Turley. So let's begin the presentation. Okay, so before we start, this is about that. Turley's name is 15210041. My name is 15210077. So before we start, can anyone guess what topic we're going to learn today in the session? I'm going to pick Planeta. Planeta, can you open your mic and camera and speak and tell me what we're going to learn today?
Is it planting?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that is correct. Today we're going to learn about planting. Okay, now that will be my colleague's turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Sally, and we are going to start our free activity. On this free activity, we are going to do a word guessing game that is going around the planting topic. We are going to show the images and some pieces of words so that you can guess it. Please show the images.
Here are some of the words. I would like to pick Planeta for the first one. What do you think this image
Excuse
could
me,
be?
this is my part.
Oh, sorry.
Can Tiara please just the image that we have in here?
Seats.
Yes, you're correct. Now on to the next image.
Okay.
Can I share do this one? Aisha, are you there? Okay, then Nanita, can you please help me?
maybe soil?
Isn't it correct? On to the next image, please. Now, I am going to ask for those who have the initiative to just this one. It's quite easy. Who wants to take the initiative to answer?
Is it like the man shuffling the art? Shuffling something, I guess.
Not quite. It's kind of, the one before we plant the seeds, what are you going to do to the soil? They use something that they use to take the soil away and then put the seed in. Can anybody guess?
Dick, perhaps?
Can you repeat?
Is it like the IG?
Dig. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. On to the next image, please. You guys can just this one as well. You guys can open your dictionary if you are not quite sure about it. Does anybody have the answer now? You guys can search the word in Indonesian and then change it to English if you want to be, if you know what it is. I'm going to give you guys a clue that the Indonesian is called as pupuk. Now I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to answer.
Could you repeat that, Miss?
The Indonesian of this image is pupuk. You guys can search it on Google Translate and then change from Indonesian to English if you want to be easier.
I think I have one.
Okay, what is it?
Is it fertilizer? That's what I
Yes,
search in Google.
fertilizer. You're correct. Good job. Next image, please. On this image, I am going to ask Tiara. Can you guess what this word is about?
Maybe this is watering.
Yes, good job. Next, please. Okay, stop. On this one, I am going to let you guys take the opportunity to answer.
Is that shuffle, Miss?
Hmm?
Shuffle.
Yes, it is. Okay, next image. The last one is actually the easiest one. I think I don't have to give you any clue anymore. You know, right? Who wants to say it?
Sun. It's sun, miss.
It is sun. Okay, back to the PPT now. In jokes. That sun is the easiest part. Okay, the practice activity. That one is still free. Okay, on this practice activity, we are going to do the session where you guys need to practice reading the sentences that we have laid out below. I'm going to give you guys around 13 minutes to do this. No, let's just say 5 minutes to practice and then 7 minutes, and I'm going to call you one by one. You guys need to pair up, and one of you is going to pair with me. Okay, start now. You guys can practice for 5 minutes. Are you guys ready now?
Are you guys done?
You guys done practicing? Well, I'll take this another 2 minutes. There's no hurry. One minute left before the deadline. Okay, time's up. So, who is going to pair with who? You guys can choose. One of you can choose to pair up with me.
I think I'll pair with you, Miss.
Okay. So, Laneta and Tiara is going to pair with each other. On this activity, the students can repeat the words or can repeat the words that we already have in here, and their partner should check whether their wording is correct or not.
Okay. Okay, Miss.
So, who want to start first? Laneta and Tiara or us first? Who want to start? Okay, then I'll start it first. I'm going to read the sentences that we have written, and my partner shall check if my wording is right or not. We are just learning together, don't based on your first notice. Okay? The first sentence is, I want to be a doctor in the future. The second one, I don't want to be an engineer in the future. Third, I will study to become a professor. The fourth one is, I want to become a tourist guide rather than a chef. The last one is, my family wants me to become a singer. Do you think my wording is correct or not, Aisha?
Yes, it is correct, Miss.
Okay, then now it's your turn to read it out loud.
Right. I want to become a doctor in the future. I don't want to be an engineer in the future. I will study to become a professor. I want to become a tourist guide rather than a chef. My family wants me to become a singer.
So from these words, what do you think is the most prominent part? Never mind. Let's do the second team first. Then I'll ask you guys. Laneta and Tiara can start now. Who wants to read it first? Planeta or Tiara?
Okay, I will do it first.
Okay,
So the
Tiara,
first
watch her
one,
carefully, okay?
Okay,
I
Miss.
want to be a doctor in the future. I don't want to be an engineer in the future. I will study to become a professor. I want to become a tourist guide rather than a chef. My family wants me to become a singer.
Tiara, do you think her spelling is right or wrong or not?
Yes, Miss. Well,
Then you can start now. It's your turn. You can do it.
okay, Miss. I want to be a doctor in the future. I don't want to be an engineer in the future. I will study to
You can
become a
read it
professor.
slowly. It's okay. No one is chasing you. Just read it slowly and calmly. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
You
Sorry.
gotta relax
Yeah,
to read it.
okay, Miss. So, I want to be a doctor in the future. I don't
Hmm?
want to be an engineer in the future. I will study to become a professor. I want to become a tourist guide rather than a chef. My family wants me to become a singer.
Do you think her spelling is correct or not, Anita?
Yes, it's correct, Miss.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you guys a question about these sentences that I have asked you guys to read out loud. What do you think is the same thing between them all? Like, what are they all talking about?
Um, they are talking about their future.
Close enough. Any other guesses?
Maybe there is a talking about the profession.
Yes. This is what I'm going to ask you. I'm I'm giving it to you guys this example so that you guys can memorize it better. And now I'm going to give the next part to Hanit.
Okay, thank you, Charlie. Now, for my part, that will be the produce activity. So, now, all right, guide, I would like for you guys to write in the chat box for a few minutes your attention, please, before we continue on.
For how long do you want them to do it?
5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. Yes.
Right, you can write in the chat box the sentence that you have written. Okay, for Tiara, I think that's correct. For Laneta, that's correct. How about Aita? Can you write in the chat box, Aita? Okay, for Aita, I think it's correct. I'm gonna give you 5 to 10 minutes to pick the vocabulary: electrician, driver, nerd, assistant, architect, and writer. And you are going to construct your own word from the vocabulary. Okay, your time starts now. Are you guys done?
Not, sir.
Okay, I'll give you a few more minutes.
Well, I'm done, sir.
Okay, Aita. Okay, so what have you picked?
I picked the occupation, the last one. I picked the
Okay.
last one. The
Writer.
writer.
So what did you construct? Your word? What did you
I'm sorry.
construct? Or what did you
Just
write?
what word did you make?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's something like this, sir. When I grow up, I want to become a writer in the future.
Yeah, that's a book. That one can. Anyone else other than Aita?
Give them some more time, please.
May I try, sir?
Okay.
Uh, I choose the architect. And
Okay.
I will be the best architect.
Okay. Next one. Juaneta, have you done it?
Yeah, I pick nurse. So my sentence is, I don't want to be a nurse.
Okay, now I'll try to make mine. I pick driver. My driver, like, I don't want to be a driver when I grow up. The one example I could do. All right, now, before we end our session, I would like to give you a homework. Keep practicing the practices we have learned today. They were given to me by my teacher, by my colleague Turley and me. And we want you to interview some people for our job, for about their job. So we hope we can see you again next time. Thank you for having us today. Guys, mau lihat Zoom recording di mana ya?
Does anyone know how to end the recording?
No, not end recording. Maksudnya